Hello to all my friends out there. And so this is a little box of canned meat. And I have featured this box quite a few times in my videos. And so I think about the last week or two, I've been making stuff out of the meat box. And so what I want to do is I want to go over a few things in the meat box. And the first thing is tuna. So if you can find good tuna, I bought these buy one get one free from a grocery outlet. That is great tuna. So for tuna is good because you can make tuna sandwiches, tuna on crackers, a tuna melt. I did a video on that. And then the other thing is a tuna casserole. You just put the tuna in the macaroni and cheese or some tuna in the Alfredo with some peas. And then the other thing you can do is just like a salmon patty. Say if you want a meal, you can make a little tuna patty and you can just use your salmon patty recipe. Okay, except use tuna. Ricky and I did a video. It was called Welcome to Our Party, and those were really good. What we did is we cooked those on the barbecue. And so what you could make with this is some salmon patties, some scalloped potatoes, and some kind of vegetable, or a salmon patty sandwich like a hamburger, or you could have salmon with mashed potatoes or fries. So this is also one of my best recipes. So okay, what I do is I like to stockpile about 20 cans of tuna. And so I was doing the video and one of the followers said, why don't you just buy a case of tuna and put it under your bed? And I go, yeah, it's a good idea. But I usually go for 20. And if you've been watching me on the stockpile, you know I stockpile 2 at a time. So I just buy 2. I don't go crazy. Okay, now the next thing, and I have been making stuff this week, is any kind of Spam. They have one at Walmart that's good. I bought this one at 99 cents only. So these are good. You can have Spam and eggs. You can make fried rice. The way I do it is I just fry the Spam. You know, I cut it in little pieces and I fry it. Then I move it over to one side and I fry some eggs. And then I add some vegetables and I add some rice and I stir fry it around. And usually I add for the fried rice carrots and peas. Okay, and this week with the Spam I made, where is that recipe? This video is going to have a lot of recipes. I made the bean and meat bake. And then I used my Spam tonight and I ground that up like deviled ham. And you can make a Spam and deviled ham or just Spam and cheese, grilled cheese sandwich. So this bean and meat bake is good too. Okay. That's Spam. Okay, that one was Spam. A lot of people say go out and buy like hundreds of dollars worth of Spam. I usually stockpile about 5 or 6 cans of Spam. Just depends how much you might possibly want to eat. Okay, the next thing I stockpile is salmon. Okay, usually I buy the small cans, but I ate them all. I see I have to get some more. Okay, for the salmon, what I do is I make either salmon patties with my really good salmon patty recipe. I prefer the boneless salmon. And then I just squeeze lemon on it, and I might have a baked potato and some kind of green vegetables. I can also make salmon salad. I just make it like tuna fish salad. Salmon loaf. Somebody asked me for my salmon loaf recipe. Here's my salmon loaf recipe. That's good when you have this big can. For the cracker crumbs, I grind them in the blender, just like I did the meat. Okay, now the next thing is corned beef. For that, you kind of have to watch out for a good deal. Somewhere I got these little cans. These are good. For a little batch of corned beef hash, just fry potatoes and the corned beef and then scramble eggs. Okay, corned beef and cabbage. I just cook the cabbage and the corned beef together, salt and pepper. Okay, let me give you the corned beef chowder. This is a good one. And then in a second, I'm going to give you a regular good potato soup recipe. It's good to make potato soup from scratch. What if you don't have a can of potato soup? Problems. Also, this is good with, you know, if you have chicken or you have these salmon patties or you have a sandwich. Deviled ham. I make deviled ham and with cheese for grilled cheese sandwiches. And then Vienna sausages. I usually just throw these in a can of pork and beans, or you can make the meat and beef or bean recipe. Let me give it to you so you know which one I'm talking about. Or you can just throw them in a can of pork and beans, but this is really good. Let me give you the fried ham and grits. Where is it? Recipe. That's a really good one. And then I made this. I fried the Vienna sausage. Big hit with the dog. And I made some ranch-style eggs. You know, I just fried the eggs sunny side up, and I splashed the oil over the top of the eggs. That was rather tasty. And then in here I have the ham. You can make ham and mayonnaise and make a sandwich, you know, like a tuna sandwich. Or you can put this in a little can of beans or a little can of pork and beans. Or you can put this in some scrambled eggs and make a nice little burrito. And then chicken. I usually make chicken chicken salad with mayonnaise, mustard, and pickle relish. But you could put this in, you could make, you know, like anything that calls for chicken, like a chicken quiche. And all you do is you poke holes in a regular pie crust and you bake halfway. Then you put chicken, you drain this, and you put broccoli and cheese, and then 1/2 cup evaporated milk, undiluted, 1 egg. And then usually it takes about 1 cup evaporated milk and 2 eggs, and then you bake 350 until the knife comes out clean. This is good with the ham too. You could make a little burrito or enchiladas with this too. Anything that calls for chicken. I usually make sandwiches. Okay, and then, you know, I have oysters. What I do with these is I just heat them in milk, and I add a little butter and salt and pepper. So, okay, I have one more recipe. This pineapple upside down cake, you can use any kind of fruit. If you get the government boxes of food with canned fruit, any kind of fruit is really good. This is a good little cake. Let's see, am I forgetting anything? Okay, so if you're new to stockpiling, say you don't have a single box of, you don't have a single can, you don't have one single can of food stocked, start out with tuna. Then, oh, I forgot something. Then get some Spam. Okay, now sardines. What I do with them is I eat them on crackers with mustard, or else I make rice and I have sardines with some kind of spinach or vegetables. Okay, so you're gonna go for tuna, you're gonna go for Spam, and then this is $1 can of corned beef. That's what you're gonna start with. So this would be $4. So when you, on a stockpiling trip, you would buy 2 items. So you would buy this and this. This is $1 item. This is probably about $1, so 2, and this is 2. So if you bought this, you just buy 1, but if you bought this, you would buy 2. Okay, that's how you get started, and God bless you all.